This is the Lord of the Fire. The king is the kingly figure in the fire element of the tarot cards, which is wands. In readings, usually the court cards represent a people who will influence the person's life. Either will be another person, or it could be a quality within themselves which is active or needs to be activated. It has to do with being inventive. This type of personality trusts their originality and allows themselves to be inspired with new ideas and new experiences and new creative forms. The King of Wands character, be it male or female, who has taken this form, this archetype on, has the ability to take a risk, to make a splash, and create an atmosphere of excitement, daring, and drama. The King of Wands is not just about self-creativity, though. It is about using that fire and that intuition to spark the fire in others. Being a king, he is very much attuned to inspiration. Through the work of others, he will see his vision, his creative ideal, come to fruition. Let us examine the card, the picture on the card. It shows a king with a red-haired king holding in his right hand a flowering wand. He is wearing an undergarment of red, of activity and expression. He has a green mantle around his neck, a yellow crown. It looks like there's flames of fire on the crown. On his cloak, it's a yellow cloak with pictures of salamanders crawling upon it. Some of them in biting their tail, some of them aren't. These salamanders are usually a symbol of fire, so it's another symbol having to do with the fire element. The other symbol on the back of the throne he's sitting on is these lions. And lions has to do with the sign of Leo, another fire sign, a kingly figure, kingly symbol, and this yellow throne on the back. And then the salamanders in the back are biting their own tails, which is always a symbol of the Ouroboros, or the symbol of unity or completeness. His feet rest on a white platform, and on that platform there's another salamander which is just crawling up towards him. So salamanders are fire of inspiration, the fire of different creative endeavors. So there's another endeavor always ready to crawl into his space. The King of Wands at times likes to dominate others by the strength of their will. And their power derives from a firm belief in their own rightness. They know the truth, or they believe they know the truth, and they know the method which is best. So they consider it only natural that others will follow along their belief system and their pathway. Some of the key words related to this King of Wands is creative, inspiring, forceful, charismatic, and bold. He is able to open up new ideas of experience, has natural artistic ability. He uses his self-expression for useful purposes. He's able to communicate enthusiasm, excitement. Is a powerful, natural-born leader. He dominates the environment, has a commanding presence, can be assertive when necessary. If need be, he can be theatrical and showy, doing things with a gesture and a flair. Can become a focus of attention. He magnetically attracts others. He's romantic. He's willing to take chances, confront opposition, dares to stand where people usually don't stand, and be different. And he has the courage of his convictions. He has a strong belief that I can do it. He is actually like the working force, like an alchemist in training, working with the fire of alchemy. He's a king, but he's still a worldly king in this sense. He hasn't totally imbibed the kingly quality of the spiritual realm, but he may. In the Jungian personality types, he is considered a ENTP, which is an extroverted, intuitive, thinking person. Some of the people supposedly who were under that category, they're called the inventors, were Thomas Edison, Walt Disney, Benjamin Franklin, Nikola Tesla, Abraham Lincoln, Buckminster Fuller. Supposedly different people who had this type of King of Wands personality. Let us say the King of Wands archetype was part of their ideal.
O degli ai,